Okay, so maybe you can catch a glimpse. So this is the auto carrier on the coming from Gatun Lake, coming the other way on the left lane. You can see the little mules, the electric mules, and maybe you can see the guy lines. I mean, I can see them. It's fuzzy and probably fuzzy in the picture, but they're guy lines from those mules to the ship as they help get it through there, giving it the tolerances there, like a foot on either side. Maybe you can see the trace of the guy lines now. I think so. There they are. You can see them in that view on the other side. So he's pulling by us on the left, and we're continuing to pull in. Yep, it's an auto carrier. Okay. There's the trailing mule. You can see the tolerance is so tight. But the gate is closing behind the auto carrier. Again, you can glimpse the guideline from the mule to the ship closing. And we're going to be moving in a minute. Got some wild kids behind us.
And then I gotta listen to you talk about it right behind my back.
Carrier next to us. Those gates are closed. They're almost pulled in. We're heading on through. Yeah, we're almost pulled in. Mules pulling up on either side of us. There'll be a gate in front of us. It's locked beyond. Our gate will probably open any second and we'll be moving on further toward Gatun Lake. Okay, you can see the number 16 in the right lower corner disappearing, which is an indication that the water level is rising. We're rising up to the water level of the next gate. Okay, the little pole at the prow of our ship is also an indicator of the rising water. Slowly rising. We'll be moving on. Alright, so while we're waiting for the gates to open for the next, let's take just a little glance at the area of the service buildings alongside. It's a huge operation, as we know. We'll get a better look at that later, but on the slope of green grass over there, it's a canal de Panama.
Above the two oceans.
They were inching to the gate. The gate's gonna open any second. Be right back. Okay, gate's starting to open. People in the bow. We're up here in the spinnaker opening. We're about to enter, and we'll then be up at the level of the Gatun Lake, which is right in front of us. Gatun Lake. Gates are almost fully open, and we'll be heading on through. Right, we are inching forward into middle lock, and then at the end of this lock, there's one to go to get into Gatun Lake, which we can see just beyond out there. Gatun Lake. We'll stay here for a little bit and then get some other views from there. Going forward to the next one where we will be raised up to lake level of Gatun Lake. And there you cross for a good 3 hours or so to get to the next lock for the Pacific side. Locks on the left side are opening to allow the next ship, blue hull, white top, to come on through. Again, that little building in the middle, the control tower. So the ship on the left side is emerging from its lock. Again, it's being guided by the little mules on the track. Port buildings, Canal de Panama on the green grass. We are inching forward, and again, that's beyond Lake Gatun. On the left, the Pixis leader coming through. The control building. It's an event for everybody, even like these freighters have been through here many times. They're hanging on the rails. So we are nearing the gate of the next lock, which goes up to the level of Gatun. There's ships out there moving across. Tower. Closing in on the gate, closing in on the lake level. Okay. The mules that are pulling us are bringing us right up to the gate. There's the one on the other side. The lake is beyond, islands in the lake. Control building. So here we are, gorgeous day. First part of the canal transit is done. We will head for breakfast.